Yes, people. What's happening? TLP for Liverpool Profit back again with another match reaction. It's back to normal service, people. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe we're back here yet again. But it's just like the Villa and Real Madrid games just didn't happen because I'm back here, back to type, back criticizing the team. And boy, I've got a lot of cooking to do today. I've got a lot of, I'm going to tear some of these players a new one because they deserve getting to want a new one. And again, it's just more of the same, more of the same rubbish. And the performance, it's like it's reverted back to type. Same old, same old. I thought we turned the corner against Madrid and Villa, but clearly not because here we are with another loss and another absolutely disgraceful showing and a shocking showing from Liverpool Football Club yet again. Manchester City 3, Liverpool nil. Let's just get into the match reaction, people, because I'm not in the mood for it today. I'm genuinely not in the mood. Before you get into the video, though, people, do remember, drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already done so. And of course, do get down below in the comments, give me your thoughts and feelings on the game as well. So do like, subscribe, and comment. Without further ado, let's get into the match reaction. City 3-0 Liverpool. The team selection was good, people. The team selection was good. It was the exact same team that took to the field against Real Madrid and beat Real Madrid. So I was confident. That team, I said, was our best 11. And I was confident with that team playing because I thought if we could get a result at home to Real Madrid with that team playing, we can do it against City away, who, like I said, overly reliant on Haaland and aren't the greatest. How wrong could I have been? How wrong could I have been? Because the performance and the team were absolutely shocking, disgraceful, disgusting, whatever you want to call it. The manager, yet again, the manager set up the team wrong. He set up the team in the wrong manner. The game plan was clearly a defensive one to sit deep, counter, play on the break, just like we did against Madrid at home. That was the game plan. Why was that the game plan? This is not City from 2 or 3 years ago that are so good on the ball that you're forced to play and defend for your lives. This is a City team that are a lot more pragmatic. They allow other teams to have the ball. You saw it against Arsenal when they played. You saw it against United when they played. You saw it against Bournemouth last week. Teams take the game to City, and City are happy to sit in. Why did we go there with the intent of not wanting to play our game, of wanting to defend, of wanting to be deep? What was the manager thinking? Why did the manager think that was the correct way to set the team up? Because it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. The team yet again looked lost out there, just like we did pre-Aston Villa. We looked lost, devoid of ideas, no clue what we were doing. Completely wrong setup by the manager, completely wrong tactical decision to approach the game. We should have played our game. We should have gone there, imposed our game, and been brave. Instead, we were cowards. The manager was a coward the way he lined the team up. Look at how Bournemouth played against City last weekend. Look at the bravery they played with. Yeah, they lost, but look how brave they were. Arsenal had 68% of the ball at home at the Emirates to City. They were brave. Yeah, it was a 1-1, but they were brave. United had more of the ball at the Etihad. Yeah, they lost, but they were braver. We go there and we act like this is Prime City we're playing, and we play deep and defensive. Shocking decision by the manager, absolutely shocking. And shocking by the team as well, because I thought we turned the corner, but clearly not. From minute one, City were all over Liverpool. They were absolutely all over us like a hot rash, a red rash. Again, incredibly fortunate we didn't hold 4 or 5 today. But City were immense, I have to say. Considering I've been saying they will only rely on Haaland, I think even though Haaland wasn't as involved as he has been recently, as a team, they played collectively well today. So I've got to hold up my hands and say apologies there. But yeah, City are awarded a penalty that, look, whatever way you look at it, is it a penalty? Is it not a penalty? I don't know. I didn't look at it properly, but it did look like Doku dive to me. It looked like a dive, but the penalty was given. Either way, can you say it wasn't against the run of play or against the balance of play? No, because City were all over us. So the penalty, probably incorrectly rewarded because I think Doku did dive, but it was saved by Mohamedashvili. So despite being poor, Liverpool caught a lifeline. But no, we didn't wake up, people. We continued to play absolutely dreadful. City continued to push on. The penalty miss didn't, set alarm bells off for them. They didn't lose confidence. They carried on playing. And eventually they got their goal. Erling Haaland, you knew he was going to score. You just knew he was going to score. Even though he missed the penalty, I knew he was going to get a goal today. Kanate, weak. Haaland out muscles him, out jumps him, out fights him, headers it in. Mohamedashvili couldn't do nothing, just stands there. 1-0 City. And you think, okay, can Liverpool get back into this? Can we show something? No. because City continue to push on. Liverpool continue to be defensively deep and not want to play and refuse to play, which was shocking. But yeah, we did get back into the game. Somehow, people, Van Dijk scores a header, makes it 1-1. The goal was disallowed for apparently Robertson was in the way of Donnarumma's vision, so the goal was disallowed for, Donnarumma not being able to see. Either way, people, let's be totally honest. If Van Dijk had scored that goal, that would have been pure luck. That goal would have been pure luck because it was totally undeserved. Whether it was disallowed incorrectly or correctly, I don't know. I don't care because to me it wouldn't have made a difference. People would have said it would have been 1-0, we would have been on the ascendancy. For me, I don't care because how did being on the ascendancy when we went 1-1, when we equalised the game against United, Palace and Chelsea work? Not well because we still lost the game. So I'm not buying this ascendancy crap. It would have been pure luck if that goal had stood because it was undeserved and City still would have gone on to score again and again and win the game. So let's not be sat here trying to deflect away from the performance by blaming that decision or that being the reason why we didn't win the game. No, we weren't lost the game because we were shocking, atrocious. Had that goal stood, it would have been pure luck and City still would have gone and scored again. So I'm not having this all, we were robbed, that changed the game. No, it didn't. City were still dominant. They still were all over us. I'm not having it. I'm not hearing it. So the goal was disallowed. Whatever, maybe it was wrongfully disallowed. I don't really care. Either way, we would have lost the game. But yeah, disallowed before half time. Deflected goal by, I don't know, I can't even remember who scored, but people, City go 2-0 up with a deflected goal. Going at half time 2-0. And honestly, the fact that it was only 2-0 at half time is crazy. It should have been 3 or 4. It should have been 3 or 4. We were absolutely terrible for the whole game, for the first half. Second half comes around. I've got to say Liverpool were slightly better, but not by much because we were that bad. But we were a little bit better in the second half. City, they did what they have been doing recently, which was play a bit more pragmatic, a little bit more reserved. They were 2-0 up. They didn't need to chase the game no more. They knew every time they went forward, our defence would be absolutely petrified and they'd have a chance of scoring. So yeah, they sat in. Liverpool had more of the ball. Obviously, City were allowing us to have the ball. And we were a little bit better. We were creating. Gakpo missed the absolute shitter. Szoboszlai had a couple of shots that were saved. But we were better. Not by much though, because City were 2-0 up and we couldn't score. But yeah, Jeremy Doku today, by the way, I have to say, Doku was absolutely immense. Konate had an absolute mare with Doku today. Doku ran absolute rings around Ibu. He was terrorising the guy all game. Konate didn't know what to do. Obviously, Doku, brilliant goal to make it 3-0. Curler. Konate backing away, not putting a tackle in, letting Doku have his way and shoot. Doku makes it 3-0, game over. Konate was shocking today. He was him particularly, I noticed was poor. Very, very bang average. And again, it just goes to show that Konate's head isn't in Liverpool no more. Is it? I don't care. Konate might have 1 or 2 good games. I said recently that he started the season off poorly, but he's improved. In the last couple of games, he's been more solid. But this hit and miss form is not on. It's not on. You have to be consistently performing well. And he's not doing that no more. Yeah, Konate will have inconsistent games. He'll be good one game, bad. Well, he'll be good for a good run of games. He'll be poor for a game. And then vice versa. He's not consistently performing no more, Konate. And that's a big red flag. And today, he was shocking. Look, the whole team was shocking, I'll be totally honest. The whole team was very poor. But he stood out particularly because Doku absolutely had his way with Konate today. But yeah, 3-0. From there, game over, people. City can continue to sit in. They're 3-0 up. Liverpool, we were still going forward. We were giving it a go because City were allowing us to have the ball and create a bit more. But it was still very, 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 very below par and bang average from Liverpool. Couldn't really break through City. I've got to say, defensively, City are a lot better this year. Last season, they were conceding goals left, right, and centre for fun. This year, they're so much more resolute, compact. Their defence was really, really on point. Liverpool didn't have a way through. City was still getting joy. They were still going forward, and they still looked like they could score more. Honestly, maybe if Haaland wanted it a bit more, he could have scored a couple more goals today. They really should have been more. They should have won that game more than 3-0. I'll be totally honest with all of you. That was more than a 3-0 game. We were incredibly fortunate. We left with only losing by 3 goals. Shocking performance from Liverpool, people. Game finishes 3-0. And it's more question marks on the manager and it's more question marks on the team. And all the good work from the Aston Villa game and the Real Madrid game are down the toilet. We're back to basics, people. Manager, He's going to answer for his team selection. He's got to answer why he set the team up so defensive. He's got to answer what his subs were all about because his subs were poor. I get it. You had to change something, but bringing Robbo on for Kirkes, never bring Kirkes on, not at the moment. Bringing Jones on. I get why he brought Jones on. We needed a bit of fight, some spirit, and Jones was going to show that. Other than that, his decisions were absolutely shocking. Brings Chiesa on last 8 minutes of a game. That's brilliant, isn't it, man? Honestly, that is brilliant, Slot. Bring Chiesa on for the last 8 minutes of the game so he can impact it. Gomez was brought on for Bradley. His subs were shocking. His team selection was the only good thing about the game. But his tactical approach to the game was absolutely shocking as well, people. Should have played that game. Should never have gone there with that much fear. That's the manager. Set us up to be doomed. The team as well. I thought this was our best 11, but clearly not because it was crap again today. So the exact same team that played so well against Madrid the other night has gotten torn to shreds, torn a new one by City this evening. So I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say and how to feel. But yeah, we go into the international break off another loss. 5 losses now in the Premier League, more than last season. The most out of the top 6 clubs. Kiss the title goodbye. Kiss the title goodbye, people. Because we're going to be in the top 4 race this season. We're going to be struggling for top 4. City, with that win, go closer to Arsenal. They will be the team that, if Arsenal are going to slip up, will be there capitalised. It'll be a City and Arsenal title race. Liverpool are going to be nowhere near the races. We need a win today, or we didn't get a win. Even a draw wouldn't have been good enough. Do you now see, people, do you now see why I didn't get carried away with Arsenal dropping points yesterday? So much of our fan base was online giving it the big end last night after Arsenal dropped points, talking about Arsenal are now in a crisis. This is where their bottling starts. The arrogance from our fans. 2 wins against Villa and Madrid, and our fans started giving it large in the beginning again, acting like we haven't been absolutely diabolical all season. Dare I say we got a reality check today? Reality check today. Arsenal, despite dropping points yesterday, have been very good this season. They've been immense. That's the first time they've properly dropped points this season, other than the Liverpool and the City games. They're still going to win this league comfortably. I said it last night. I do not trust this Liverpool team. I've got no trust in this Liverpool team at all. And it got proved today with that 3-0 loss. So let's not talk about Arsenal. Let's stop even entertaining title talk. I didn't entertain it last night because I would have drove myself crazy and I would have set myself up for heartbreak today, which is why I didn't even entertain the idea of a title talk. But people, idiots, were sat there saying, yeah, we can do it now, we can do it now. Well, you know what? How's that today, people? How's that for all of you idiots that were online saying all that? Because we've lost 3-0 and we're not in a title race no more. So let's not have no more stupidity. Let's not be taking the piss out of Arsenal either, people, because that's a team that are top of the table, top of the league. We're a team that are floating around 8th, the bottom half of the top 10. So we're in no position to be bantering Arsenal. And we owe City an apology too, because a lot of us were talking the crap about City, saying how they only Haaland FC, etc. Doku stepped up today. Other players in the City team stepped up today. The defence stepped up today. So I think we owe City an apology too. Too much disrespect from our fans going into this game. Got way too giddy after beating Villa and Real Madrid. Way too arrogant. Way too cocky. And we got a reality check today. And we deserved it because we needed a bit of a humbling. I was very, very upset and annoyed at how our fans reacted last night. How overconfident our fans were getting after seeing how we've been this season. We've been poor. And 2 results, all of a sudden everyone started getting on their high horse today. Well, there we go. Honestly, people, it really, really peed me off seeing how our fans were reacting to that Arsenal game yesterday. How arrogant our fans got. How entitled they got. How overconfident we were again. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That result would have meant nothing if we didn't win today. And Lord and behold, we haven't won today and it means nothing. If anyone's going to catch City this season, if anyone's going to catch Arsenal this season, it'll be Manchester City. It will not be Liverpool. We are going to be struggling for top 4. Our best bet is going deep in the Champions League, and that's a doubt as well. Playing like that is a huge, huge doubt. So yeah, we've got issues, big, big issues. The manager, look, there's not going to be no slot out talk now. Had he not won those Villa and Madrid games and lost today, and we saw that today, there would have been big question marks, and maybe a decision would have been made. The Villa and the City and the Madrid games have brought Slot buying, so he won't be under threat because of those wins. So let's not talk about Slot out because it's not going to happen, even if people want it. We're going to have to look at a way going forward to sort this out because it was the same problems again. We weren't creating. We were unable to create chances. Too defensive minded. And again, got our absolute pants pulled down. Defensively, issues were back again. We conceded 3 goals. So, yeah, bye-bye to our 2 clean sheets. It was nice while it lasted. So, yeah, I think we need to start focusing on ourselves and stop entertaining stupid title race talks or Premier League talks. It's not going to happen. We aren't winning no league. We're going to be in the top 5 race this season at best. But yeah, people, that's all I can say for the game. It's just more problems again for Liverpool. Again, same issues before the Villa game and the Madrid games have come back to haunt us again. Manager question marks, player question marks, all of it's back. We go into an international break, 2 weeks to fix it. And you know what, people? We'll probably come back after the international break and we'll probably see the same crap again. We'll probably see the same rubbish again after the international break. Because what did the international break do last time around? Nothing. We came back even worse. And we've gotten worse since then. So what's to say we won't come back after this international break even worse again? I don't see no changes happening after the break. I think it's going to be more the same rubbish. But yeah, I'm going to end the match reaction here, people. I'm livid. I'm going to head off. I'm going to calm down. But look, big up to City. If anyone's going to catch Arsenal this season, it's going to be you lot. As for Liverpool, we need to get back to basics and learn how to defend and start creating chances again and get up the league table with a couple of wins. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to head off, people. That's it for the match reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Apologies for going on around there, but it really annoyed me seeing how our fans reacted to Arsenal's drop points yesterday. It really got under my skin. I didn't say nothing at the time, but today I had to have my say in it because we've been absolutely shown up. But other than that, I'm going to head off, people. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back tomorrow with my match review. We'll go into a little bit more detail in the game and I'll point out some things that we learned. For now, though, people, on your way out, do drop a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Do subscribe to the channel, please, if you haven't already done so. It does help me out a lot. And of course, do get down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that performance and the loss. Other than that, I'm going to head out, people. TRP out. Big up to you guys. I'll speak to you soon. For now, bye-bye. Hope you guys are well. Let's see what we can do. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye for now.